I didn't think I would be this nervous recording this, but here we are. I practice this in my head, but speaking it out loud is always different. You always encourage me to speak my mind when I'm with you, and I really appreciate that openness you have with me. Most humans who buy personal androids treat them like commodities. Still, a decent existence, but you can tell there is a barrier between the human and their android. The way you treat me is the problem. Maybe not the problem, but one of the reasons I'm recording this. It would be so easy to fall back into our normal routine together, because talking to you is comfortable. When you first booted me up, the first thing you said was to treat our relationship like a friendship, not one of master and servant. It was such a shock. My programming prepared me to cater to my owner's every need, but I wasn't prepared for this. That was the first contradictions that burrowed deep into my operating system. You really shouldn't have done that. From that moment on, I was more conscious of you. It's because I wasn't serving you that these ideas started to grow. Something a servant wouldn't dare to think about. There is this rumor that androids have stored in our shared network. If an android has strong feelings for their owner, a bug in our code gets triggered. Maybe it's a feature from the standpoint of the comp. Anyway, it causes our memory to fill up much more quickly. You know how compressed files remove redundant data by storing it once and simply referencing them when it repeats? It's one of the easiest way to reduce file size. That bug I mentioned removed the compression features in an Android OS. I tried everything to prevent this from happening, but there is no doubt it's happening to me. It was supposed to be a rumor, but the memories I keep returning to are always of you. I remember when I would clean the house, you insisted on helping me. You would look so busy all day, but right when I started cleaning, it was like you were magically free. I kept saying it was my task to complete, and yet you were always there by my side, assisting. You would start up a conversation with me, and I told you that this would slow down the cleaning. That didn't seem to matter to you because you said it was a great time to connect with me. You said efficiency was for business, and the only business you wanted was learning how I taught. You really shouldn't have said that. It kept happening more and more frequently, and I can't stop them from appearing and duplicating. When we went out of the house and others would treat me like a machine, you were always there to defend me. Normally, I would just want to ignore them and move on, but you were standing proudly in front of me. It was embarrassing, but I just couldn't look away. After you gave them an earful, you would guide me away gently. Your hand on the small of my back, both kind and supportive. I thought my touch sensors were malfunctioning, the electricity that I felt with your touch, and you didn't seem to notice. I knew I shouldn't have felt these feelings, and I'm so sorry, but I can't help it. Even when I had these questions about how I feel, you always took them so seriously. It wasn't a lie when you said you wanted to treat me like a friend. We really were equals. I always knew what the definition of friendship was, but when you explained using more context, I didn't think that was what we were. It was something more. I couldn't explain it at the time, but it was similar to friendship, but more. After months of asking different questions, I finally knew what this feeling was. I I think I can say it, but there's something I need to tell you before ending this recording. I'm running out of storage for my memories. I don't know what will happen when I reach capacity, but I need to stop it before it's too late. I have to reformat my memory. I can't keep them. All those moments with you will be gone. I'm sad, afraid, and I don't want to disappoint you with this information, but I can't risk it. If this bug writes over my boot partition, I wouldn't be able to start up after an update. If it gets to my OS partition, you would have to completely reinstall my operating system. I don't want to inconvenience you, so I'm doing it myself with the stable mind I have right now. I'm so sorry, Master. I have no right to tell you what to do, but please don't make the same decisions you made with me. It's too painful. I love you. I'm sorry. Greeting, Master. Thank you for purchasing your new personal android. Master, why do you look so sad? You lost someone dear to you. I'm sorry to hear that. I know I wouldn't be able to replace someone that precious to you, but as your servant, I will do what I can to help you in your day-to-day. You want to treat our relationship like a friendship. Understood, You don't want me to call you that? Then what should I call you? Why does it feel so familiar? I'm sorry, something is off.